Wondering what hydrates better than water? And can I put essential oils in my water to cool me down? Stay tuned for this latest Ayurveda 101 tip, how to stay hydrated. It's an essential part of our Ayurvedic Tips for Summer series. I'm Krista with Flourish Yoga, your wellness lifestyle coach using Ayurveda and essential oils. I'm sharing simple wellness and healthy daily habits for Ayurvedic self-care. At the end of the video, I'm going to share how to get the full summer cooling food list, all right? So not just what to drink, but everything to eat. That's going to come in super handy with our tips number 2 and 5 for staying hydrated. So let's dive in with our 5 tips to stay hydrated this summer with Ayurvedic medicine. So hydration tip number 1 is to drink water in the morning. This is like a hot pro tip on this one. So depending on your dosha, if you're not sure what that is, we have a link in the description to take the Flourish dosha quiz. It's a really quick one, and we give lots of tips coming with that as well. But healthy daily habits, or the Dinacharya in Ayurveda, encourage us to start with 2 to 4 cups of hot water in the morning. And so for a Pitta, and in Pitta season, which is summer, you can dial the temperature down a bit on that. All right, so Pittas might have room temperature water. Kathas can probably do room temperature, or Vatas might just need a little bit of warm, a little bit hotter. So I just tend to, put the hot water on and run it. Whatever's coming out will be enough. But pay attention to what day it is, what the weather is like outside, and your environment. If you're in air conditioning, you want to turn up that heat again on those first cups of hot water. And if it's a cool day outside, you might want that heating as well. So it's all body temperature related on that one. But starting your day with water helps in 2 ways. So 1, it kickstarts your digestive system. This is why we drink it quickly. This isn't sipping. You can take those 2 to 4 cups really quickly. You're going to push things through your system. This is the only time we do that big, large quantity of water drink, right? And number 2 is it does increase our hydration. So you can experience this yourself. I don't have the science on this, but you will feel more hydrated through the day with that first early morning kickstart with that. After that period, we're going to sip our water throughout the day, because sipping your water is going to leave you more hydrated than the guzzling, because that's just going to kickstart and flow things right through your body instead of being absorbed by the body. Number 3, actually the third little bonus tip on this one, is intention. When I start my day well hydrated, I drink more water throughout the day. So tip number 1 is to start your day with water. Hot if it's cool out, warm or room temperature when it's hot. Hydration tip number 2, muddle your water with Pectin Rich Foods. Okay, so water is not necessarily the best liquid for hydration. It's not enough to hold the water in your body. So what hydrates better than water? Fruit, or more specifically, it's the pectin in those fruits. So when you add a pectin-rich food to your water, it stays in suspension longer. It stays within your body. It's held in the joints and the tissues where it's needed. So what are pectin-rich foods? So if you've ever done any canning or preserving, you might have, is let the light bulb go on with this one. When you add apples to a recipe or lemon juice, you need to add less processed pectin, right? It sets up. Or when you think, adding blueberries to your smoothie and it gets really sets up in there, that's the pectin, not the blueberries, right? So let's say with bananas, can add that thickness to it. So citrus fruits also hold pectin, so grapefruit, lemon, lime. The pectin on those ones is mostly in the peel, but the flesh also holds some as well. But don't get too excited. If you're an essential oil enthusiast, if you love your oils, and we know that the oils are made from the rind, we get lots of great minerals and nutrients from that, but we don't get the pectin, right? So essential oils are not going to add pectin, even though they're made from the rind of those citrus fruits. Okay? And we have to pay a little bit of attention too. So when you're using a citrus fruit, if you are a Pitta dosha, it might be too acidic for you or too sour for you. So you're going to download this summer cooling food list. I'll give you the link on how to do that one at the end. All right, so how do you add the pectin? How do you get the fruit into the water? You're going to make a muddle. Okay, I'm going to create a short little DIY video on this. We're also going to do it together within the Ayurveda Summer Spa. So there's going to be several recipes and ideas on how to do that. So if you download that summer cooling list, you'll get the update on that and how to join us for that and how to get all those extra special recipes. But the short version is you're going to muddle it. So you're going to take your water. This is my water from earlier. You're going to put your fruit in there. You're going to pound it around a little bit and then add your water. Okay. Hydration tip number 3 is cooling essential oils in water. So this is a big one for 2 reasons. One, it helps to lower the inflammation in your body, right? So that can get out of control in this summer heated season, this fire element season. So in research on athletes, so that adding an essential, one of those cooling essential oils to their water improves their performance and their recovery time, all these things that we also need in the summertime. Right, so peppermint, spearmint, and even got fennel here is a good choice for cooling oils to add to those Muddle recipes that you have. The second reason is when you add essential oil to your water, you just tend to drink more water. Right? There's something magical about that one little drop. You're going to add 1 drop to your water, into your glass, pardon me, and then you're going to fill the rest up with water. And then you just keep refilling your glass with water, and you'll get that taste, and then it keeps taking the essential oil off the glass, right? So you just keep refilling it because you don't need a lot. Throughout the day, 1 or 2, maximum 5 drops throughout your whole day of oil is all that you need in there. And 5 is a lot, right? And so caveat on that, you're only going to add pure essential oils on that one. They're not the oils from the mall, not the oils from the grocery store, or even the health food store, right? You need to make sure you check the label. If it doesn't say you can take it internally, then it's not pure. It's not safe to take internally. So the only brand that I've ever used on that is the doTERRA's essential oils, because I trust their processing. I know their systems and how they label things. I know that what's safe to have and what's not. So if you are not sure, skip that step. Skip this tip completely and don't ingest your oils. We're all about adding pure things into our body, not adding more toxins, okay? Hydration tip number 4. This might seem obvious, but it works, is you're going to keep your water with you, right? And so not just a glass. I actually keep a full, insulated carafe at my desk, so I can just continually refill that water. If you're going out for a walk, even a short walk, take a water bottle with you. Your body's going to thank you for that. I know you. You get busy, you forget, so make it automatic when it's there. You just take an unconscious break. You don't have to think about it anymore, okay? Hydration tip number 5 is to minimize your drying and heating foods. So all the other ones were do's. I don't like restricting you. I'm just asking you to be mindful of the season that you're in. Summer is Pitta season. It's fire and water, but with the heat, that water evaporates into steam, right? And your temper starts to flare along with that inflammation within the body. So watch the cooling foods video if you haven't already done that. And you can download this cooling foods list. So the link for this one is in the comments and in the description below. It's a super handy list to keep on your fridge, put it in your purse, and just have it as that mindful, what's in season for my body right now. Okay, so even if you're not Pitta dosha dominant, we're in Pitta season, so this is our go-to list for this. And just stay away from the foods that aggravate your Pitta, which are the sour, the salty, and the pungent. These are really drying on your body, and they're dehydrating on our body. The cooling summer foods list is especially important if you're a Pitta dosha, right? It's really important that you pay attention to this one. So you can take the Flourish dosha quiz. The link is in the description below, and find that out really, really quickly, right? And so this is why we're careful of those citrus in our Muddle recipes. Even though they're pectin, they might not be right for you and your body type. Your dosha is simply your yoga body type, right? So I'm going to be talking about this on the next Simple Wellness class, so sign up for that and bring your questions. It's a great chance to connect personally. So I want you to comment below. What is your hydration tip that is your regular go-to, and what is one that is new to you from this list? So post that in the comments below, share what's working for you, and post what you're gonna tap into this summer. And also post your dosha if you know that. If you know if you're Vata, Pitta, or Kapha. If you don't know, check out the What's Your Dosha video for more information on that one. So these Ayurvedic tips for summer series can be used all year long to balance your Pitta dosha. This one is particularly important for, it's a year-long healthy habit for our hydration, right? But it gets really important in the summer season. So click on the subscribe button below to get notified for the next Ayurveda and Essential Oils video when that gets released. But hopefully this gave you a few hydration tips that are going to help you keep your cool this summer. I love it when these ancient wisdom traditions are so practical and so simple, and they just make so much sense. Right? It's just intuitive knowledge when we tap into that. So check out the playlist for more of these Ayurvedic tips, Ayurvedic self-care rituals, essential oil meditations, yoga sequences, DIYs, and so much more. Namaste.